Hey folks, Reverend Jordan here at the gazebo outside West Glenville Reformed Church on this warm but overcast Thursday afternoon here in the month of October. It's a blessing for us to be able to share a little time online here to give you the sermon preview and to share with you a couple of announcements. So I wanted to give you a few announcements. We got a handful of things going on that I wanted to make you aware of, and also then to invite you to come and be with us for Sunday's worship service here at the church. So first of all, this Sunday is packed full of good stuff. Not only can you come to worship and enjoy worship service here in the sanctuary, the choir is back, which has just been a wonderful blessing for us to be able to have them back in worship. And the music program is going, and we're worshiping indoors, and so we invite you to come and be with us for that. And that's at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. So just come on over to church for worship service. Also, if you come right after church during our fellowship time, Marissa White is going to be leading a Bible study in the Blue Room. She'll be continuing this Bible study for the next few weeks, so you can just jump right in. It is semi-continuous, but if you can't make them all, that's okay. You can come whenever you'd like. So come on Sunday after church, head into the Blue Room. This week, they're talking about finding hope even in the pain of everyday life. And so that's just something that's pertinent to all of us, especially in the season of life that we've just come through, with the pain that we all deal with on a regular basis. How do we find hope through all of that? So Marissa will be leading that discussion and Bible study in the Blue Room after worship. Then at 12:30, we're hosting a free community meal here at the church. If the weather's nice, we'll gather outside and we'll enjoy a meal together. If not, we'll be gathered in Poff Hall. But our resident chef extraordinaire, Steve Camino, has already prepared some delicious ziti with homemade sauce. We're also going to have hamburgers and hot dogs and some salads. So come on and be a part of that. It's free to all. We invite you to invite someone else. Let them know there's a free meal here at the church on Sunday at 12:30. You can even wrap in coming to worship with that. So come to worship, bring a friend, a neighbor, invite someone maybe that hasn't been in church in a while or hasn't been to our church at all. Invite them. Come, enjoy worship together, enjoy a meal together. Let's have some community in a time where it's much needed. That's coming up this Sunday after church. Then I also wanted to let you know our stewardship campaign will be starting up the next week, where we'll take several weeks to delve into the topic of stewardship. And what does that mean? We always think about tithing and the financial needs of the church, but what are other ways that we are stewards of the ministries of this congregation here? So that'll be taking place over the next few weeks, culminating on November 14th with a visit from our friend Mike Sicoscio, the executive director of the Schenectady City Mission. He'll be sharing a message with us on Stewardship Sunday, which is November the 14th. So those are some of the fun things we have going on here at the church over the next few weeks, and we invite you to be a part of it. It's open to all. Come and be a part of worship here. And speaking of that, that folds right into this week's message. This week we hear in the book of 1 Samuel, we listen to the call the call of Samuel as he is called by the Lord. The priest Eli is down the hall, the priest that's kind of been given to be the caretaker of Samuel. And Samuel listens for this call from the Lord. And at first he's a little confused. He's not sure what to do with it, right? He thinks it might be Eli, his caregiver, calling to him from down the hall. And he keeps going and checking in. And Eli says, no, it wasn't me. Eventually he says it's the Lord. And he invites Samuel to listen and respond to the Lord's call. And so that's the story that we'll hear today, and we'll hear some of the background of what the situation was like in Israel, and we'll hear some of what Samuel was to become for the nation of Israel, and how important it was that he answered that call. We'll listen to how he answers the call. What is it that he takes upon himself in the answering of this call? We'll listen to all of that, and then we'll consider our own calls and how we respond to them. just as I invite you to come and be at church on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, to be with us here and enjoy worship together again, how do we respond to our calls in our lives? What gifts are given to us, and what of our gifts is the Lord trying to draw out of us to bring to the community around us? How are you called to serve the Lord? What gifts do you have to offer the coming kingdom? How can you be of service as Christ's heavenly kingdom is being built around us, as we see these little glimpses of it here and there? So that's what we'll do when we gather for worship this Sunday. You are invited as always, and I ask you to come be with us Sunday morning at 10 a.m. If you can't be with us in person, if you're too far away or otherwise unable to travel out to be with us for worship, join us right here on this YouTube channel. You can come right back Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern. We will be live streaming worship for those of you who can't be with us in person. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday. May you have a blessed rest of your week. God bless.